Hey, what's up, guys? Coming at you with a little update video here. I haven't done a video in like a month, so this one may be a little longer, but some good stuff in it. But the first one here is Hard Boiled from the Hong Kong Cinema Classics line from Shout Factory, and I've been super hyped for this release ever since it got announced. One of my favorite John Woo films, and I had only seen like low quality DVDs of it, so I was beyond hyped when this got announced, and I missed out on the first round of it, and it was out of print for like a little bit, but then they brought it back, and I'm glad I waited because people were paying like 80, $100 for this thing, and I just kept checking Groove, and it popped back up, and got it for 50, and this transfer is amazing. The movie's a 10 out of 10. Not a whole lot I could say. Just watch it if you're at all interested. You've by chance never seen it. It's a 10 out of 10. Pick it up. Arrow's releasing it. I think I just saw Imprints releasing it in Australia in a big box set. So you have many options for this one. So that's a no-brainer. And this next one, I actually ended up getting for Christmas from my mom. And I was beyond hyped to get this. And this was a first-time watch for me. I had never seen this one. Always heard about it. And honestly, like, I go back and forth on which one's my favorite because I love not the Killer. The Killer's my third favorite, but Hard Boiled or this. When I watch this film, the first one, I say this is my favorite John Woo film, but when I watch Hard Boiled, I say that's my favorite. So this one's awesome. It's just more gangster. It's a little slower than Hard Boiled, obviously. It's got more of a story to tell, but I really like Chow Yun-fat's acting in this, and this box set's beautiful. I watched 2. Wasn't the biggest fan of 2, shockingly. Like, I thought I was really going to love it, but it wasn't all that great to me. And I haven't watched 3 yet, but just on number 1 alone, I'm glad to have this box set because that art is sick. But yeah, awesome box set. And definitely, if you liked Hard Boiled and The Killer, to me, definitely check this one out because A Better Tomorrow is just a 10 out of 10 also. And this one too I got for Christmas, and I just pick up a lot of the Severin box sets just because I love Severin. I'm usually fuck with everything they put out, and this one sounded cool. Not the biggest Italian horror fan. I like some of it, like Absurd I liked, Anthropophagus, and not the biggest Dario Argento fan. I know that's blasphemy, but it's just never been the biggest subgenre I've dug. But these were like, I think, a made-for-TV movies that they just never aired because I guess they were a little more edgy or whatever than what they wanted. But I don't know. It was a Severin box set, and they always get me with their box sets. But this has The Prince of Terror, The Man Who Wouldn't Die, School of Fear, and Eyewitness. Never seen them. It'll probably be a little minute before I get to them, but just glad to have it. So, and then this one I was super hyped to get. And I never had these on DVD, never had a chance to see them. And it's Election and Election 2. And this is, I don't even know what company put this out. Like, I don't have any, Chameleon Films. This is my first time ever hearing about this film. It was region free. I have a region free player anyways, but it was Amazon. And it was like $59.99 for this. So I really do hope I like them because that was a lot of money for this little 2-film collection here. But I've heard great things about him. And the director I really dig. He did a movie called Throwdown a few years ago that was really good. And he makes a lot of these Hong Kong Yakuza-style films or Triad or whatever. And I've heard really good things about these, especially the first one. And yeah, I'm really glad to check these out. And when I do watch them, I'll put a review up for them. And then this is another one by the same director called Drug War. And I was just checking out the trailer for it, and it looked super good. And I think in that Category 3 documentary, they mentioned this because this is like one of the few modern Category 3 films, and it just looked good. So excited to check that one out. And then this next one, I've been on a little kick though where I'm just trying to buy some series, like, because I've been slacking on a lot of these box sets for these shows, and I found some good deals on these. So this one is Walker Texas Ranger, the complete collection, only on DVD. But this is a show that, out of all the shows besides Tales from the Crypt, I think needs a Blu-ray transfer because the past month I've been just kicking back watching these, and they're addicting. Like I just keep playing the next one and the next one, and there's nothing like just kicking back and watching this. It's complete turn your brain off. Just it's awesome watching this dude roundhouse kick people. The stories are simple and stupid, but Chuck Norris, he's definitely becoming one of my favorite action actors. I always thought it was Schwarzenegger and Van Damme above him, but Chuck Norris in this show is just, he's awesome. So I think I got this for like 50, 60 bucks. I don't even remember what it was, but definitely a worth it purchase for me. Like I was shocked to figure out how much I liked it, because I remember it back in the day, loving it as a kid, but I hadn't seen an episode in a long ass time. So I'm already through the second season, like at the beginning of the third season, and there's over like 20 something episodes in each season. So to watch that much in a month is pretty shocking for me, but love that show. And another one is Baywatch on 4K. This is another show I used to love when I was a kid, and I hadn't seen an episode in years and years. And on one of the channels, one of these popped up, and it was this new transfer remastered or whatever from Fremantle, and the transfer looks stunning. Like I was blown away at how good the transfer looked on the episode I was watching on TV. So I can only imagine what the Blu-ray looks like. Now I have heard it's cropped and all that, and they replaced some music, but I don't care. I don't remember any of the original music from the show in the first place when it aired, because I was a kid. But the crop thing, it bothers me for like the first minute when I'm watching it, because I'll keep thinking about it. But then once I'm into it, like the stories, it's like Walker. They're just stupid, dumb. It's just a fun, turn your brain off show that I've been digging watching this too. So glad to have that. And that was like 50 bucks, I think. And yeah, these prices ain't bad. And I think the case and the little thing is way better for Baywatch than it is in Walker. I hate the case to Walker. But back to the movies, we got Infernal Affairs trilogy from Criterion. This is just a trilogy of films I've never seen. I've seen The Departed, obviously, but I'm not a big fan of The Departed, only because I'm not a fan of that Boston setting. But I'm excited to check these out, because I've heard obviously amazing things. And if Martin Scorsese was a big fan of it, I'm definitely interested to check it out. And I love most things Asian, so I'm sure I'll dig this. Was this Hong Kong too? I don't even know. But yeah, it is Hong Kong. Okay, cool. So I've been watching a lot of Hong Kong recently, so that's probably why it was recommended to me. And another Hong Kong film, and I'm pretty sure this is the last Hong Kong film for any Asian dislikers here, this is the last one. But Bullet in the Head, one of the last John Woo films that they're releasing. And never seen this one. Watched it. It was okay. It wasn't as good as The Killer, Hard Boiled, or A Better Tomorrow, but definitely worth a watch. It was an interesting film, a little more serious. Glad to have it in the collection. I'm sure I'll watch it a few more times. And this one, I haven't watched this version yet, but I've always been a fan of this movie. I know people shit all over it, but ever since I was young, I've been a diehard Cannibal Jungle movie fan. If you put a movie in the jungle, or a beach-like setting like that, or an island, I mean, and then especially cannibals, like I'm in. And I've always been a fan of Eli Roth back in the day. Haven't really watched any of his newer stuff, but this movie, big fan of, and that's one of my favorite Scream Factory arts they ever did. And I bought this on Amazon. So it came with the slipcover, which I was blown away. It came with the slipcover, because this is like 4 years old now or so. I don't know what year this came out. 2019. So this is 6-7 years old now, and it came with a slipcover. So, but I'm glad to check this out. I think it's the same transfer, but has a higher bit rate and blah blah blah. So I'm curious to see if it looks any better. But glad to have that. It was like 13 bucks. Scream Factory titles on Amazon now are like cheap. Ever since they switched to Groove, like the 4Ks will be like 22 bucks usually, 23 bucks tops. And the Blu-rays are always like 12, 13, tops 15. Like I remember just a couple years ago, the Screen Inferno would have been like 25 bucks. And I'm almost done here. This next one is this Arrow title that just came out called American Yakuza. I'd never seen it. And I wish I would have streamed it on Tubi before I bought it. I just assumed, being such a Yakuza fan, and I loved Yakuza movies, that I would dig this, but I really was disappointed by this. There was a couple funny scenes. It was more funny than I expected. I didn't like Viggo Mortensen as the lead, and it felt like a canon movie without the canon action. It was just more boring than I would have expected, and it just wasn't that good. So kind of regret paying the $28 for it, but whatever. It's one to add to the collection. And this one I'm hyped to check out again, because I rented this when it first came out, whenever this came out, 2023. And I remember loving it. And I don't remember a whole lot about it, because I remember being late, and I think I was inebriated, and I was watching it. So I'm excited to check it out. I love that cover. Like, I couldn't even imagine a better cover for Evil Dead Rise. Like, it's such a sick cover. That's what immediately sold me already. And I was dying to check it out again. And I'm sure the 4K here will look better than the streaming 4K. So that was a no-brainer for me. I'm just glad to finally have it in the collection. I know people shit on this one a lot too, but honestly, I love this one. I love the 2013 one a little more, but this one I thought was super solid. And I'm excited to check out the new one, Evil Dead Burn. And I got two more here. This one I finally picked up is the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment. It was on Amazon for like, I want to say $50. And I just couldn't say no to that. It seemed like a no-brainer to get. Was the first four on 4K in this set. Watched them all. Now, I don't think they have the best transfers for whatever reason. I'm sure Arrow did the best they could. I know a lot of people praise the transfers. I personally just wasn't that impressed. I thought the Arrow Blu-rays, I have that, the original Arrow trilogy. I don't remember the name of it at the top of my head, but I thought this was just like kind of a minor step up above that. But it's Hellraiser. It was my favorite horror franchise when I was a kid. I've kind of grown away from the Hellraiser as far as being my favorite. I still love it. I've just seen them so many times, and especially the straight-to-video sequels, I have a soft spot for those. But this one, I missed out on that 4K, whatever the hell it was, the 4K one of it, and I'm usually not good at importing all this stuff, so unless Diabolic has it, I usually don't get it. And so I reached out to Roy Dam on Facebook, and he makes made-on-demand copies like this, and I had watched this on Hulu when it first came out, loved it, and then I watched it like a month ago, or a month and a half ago on Hulu again, and I loved it, and it would just piss me off I couldn't have it on physical, so he printed me out one, sent it over. Looks good, sounds good, and it's a decently made-on-demand version. I know people don't like it, but if you can't get it, there's the reverse cover, and that the reverse is the art that was the thumbnail on Hulu and stuff. But yeah, love this Hellraiser movie. I think it's like honestly in my top 3 out of maybe top 2 out of the whole franchise. Honestly, number 4 is probably my favorite, just because I love the vibe of it. It was the one I grew up on that I loved the most, and then this one, honestly, I thought was amazing. But yeah, that's my update here. So anyways, guys, see you next time. Peace.